says military will defend Nigeria. Serap drags Tinubu to court over 400 billion naira savings. Passenger train kills 30 people in Pakistan. Singer Scales recounts ordeal with Naira Marley. 4 countries qualify for quarterfinal in 2023. Thank you for joining us on the Global News tonight. Here is our bulletin in full. Abia State Governor Sir Alex Oti has denied the APC candidate witness testimony that he did not resign from their party before joining the Labour Party. Special Advisor on Media and Publicity to the Governor, Ferdinand Ekoma, made the remarks that Governor Alex Oti did resign his membership of the All Progressives Congress in 2022 before joining the Labour Party. Ekoma disclosed this while reacting to reports from opposition parties for allegedly sponsoring the falsehood. He alleged that the APC witness who testified in the ongoing Abia State governorship election petition tribunal against his boss, Alex Oti, is not a genuine member of the party but an imposter, allegedly engaged to do dirty jobs against the governor. He also described the allegations as false and ridiculous. The National Association of Nigerian Students has condemned calls by the Academic Staff Union of Universities Owerri Zone for the resignation of the Vice-Chancellor of the Federal University of Technology, Owerri, Professor Nenna Oti. The zonal branch of ASU called for the immediate resignation of Oti following allegations of corrupt practices and anti-union activities in Owerri, Imo State. This is coming after the Academic Union and Oti were engaged in a media war following the appointment of a former Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Issa Pantami, as a professor of cybersecurity at FUTO. Adding that, the national leadership of ASU had kicked against the appointment, tagging it a fraud sourceship, and had suspended Oti from union activities. Oti had since dragged ASU to court following her suspension. But announced in a statement signed by the Vice President Ezenago Victor, said it was shocked at ASU's call for Oti's resignation on verified allegations of corruption. The Lagos State government says it has commenced the investigation into the elevator accident that killed a medical doctor of Ware Diaso at the General Hospital Odan in Lagos Island. Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Information and Strategy, Olumide Shogunle, said the investigation panel has 48 hours to report its findings, and adding that the lift installer has been handed over to the police for questioning. Daiso was recently killed by a lift which crashed on her at the General Hospital. The panel also invited a lift expert to the accident scene to look at the lift and give a preliminary opinion, while plans are underway to take the elevator out for a thorough mechanical and electrical examination. Lagos State Police Command has confirmed the arrest of 3 persons over the death of Dr. Vuare Diaso at the General Hospital. The command spokesperson, SP Benjamin Hondayen, who confirmed the arrest in Lagos, said that the police had begun investigation into the case. This is coming after a faulty elevator at the General Hospital, Odan, Lagos, claimed Senator representing Ondo South Senatorial District Jimo Ibrahim has advised President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to create a federal Ministry of Revenue. In a statement he issued, the lawmaker said the ministry, when created, would serve as a coordinating platform for all revenue-generating agencies. According to him, the envisioned ministry is indispensable for the nation to waggle its way out of the current socio-economic quagmire. He added that the idea had been sold to President Tinubu, who, according to him, saw the need for it in line with his pedigree on improved revenue generation, adding that the ministry would serve as one of the strategies through which the nation's debt could be defrayed by serving as a window for improved revenue generation to fast-track the nation's development. Standard Organization of Nigeria says it will ensure production of quality products in the country. The Quality Control Organization made the pledge in Ilorin, Kwara State, while presenting MANCAP certificate for 5 ml Digest disposable syringes and needles on the one of the products of HMA Medical Limited, while reiterated its commitment to eradicating standard products in the system. Sun Agni coordinator Mr. Ayeni Oyebolaji applauded the company for its continued dedication and innovation towards the production of superior quality medical devices. Oyebolaji also said the Digest 2 ml syringe would be certified by Standard Organization of Nigeria as soon as the necessary parameters are in place, while expressing concern over the inflow of imported substandard products, particularly syringes and needles, that were creating undue competition for indigenous manufacturers and putting Nigerians at risk. Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde is appealing to workers in the state to return to their respective duty posts on Monday. The governor, who disclosed this declaration in a statewide broadcast, maintained that food security, transportation and the sectors are among the immediate areas were targeted by his government to alleviate the economic difficulties facing residents of the state. He stated that his government will pay the 2 months of deductions owed the workers with their August salary, while also exploring further options on dialogue, while encouraging the union leaders to return to the negotiating table to discuss any increases in salary or possible harmonization of pension payments. Makinde further announced that apart from the payment of the cooperative's deduction to be effected will be paid with August salaries, while the government will increase the number of buses made available for civil servants to commute to and from work from 9 to 12. This is coming after workers and pensioners in the state protested over issues bordering on their welfare, including payment of salary deductions, palliatives for workers, upward review of pension allowances, payment of leave bonuses, payment of gratuities to retirees who have been stagnated since 2021, and release of promotion letters for the 2021 and 2022. Federal Capital Territory Administration has concluded plans to restart the on-street parking, otherwise known as the Park and Pay scheme in Abuja. This is coming after the Federal Executive Council in May 2023 approved the Park and Pay policy in Zone A, Wuse 2 and Utako, with the NAJEC Limited as its concessionaire, and an expected revenue of 11.875 billion naira, while in Zone B, covering Maitama and Gaki with its concessionaire as Automating Technique Buaman Nigeria Limited, with an expected revenue of 15.5 billion naira, both of which were awarded at a combined sum of 908 billion naira for a 10-year term each. Permanent Secretary FCTA Olushade Adeshola signed the agreement on behalf of the administration, said the move was to promote a culture of orderliness and organization, where the initiative would decongest the city and make motoring a more pleasant experience. He also said that under the scheme, parking lots will be provided for motorists, while those who indulge in wrong parking will be fined, adding that the reintroduction of the scheme was with the consultation of 6 area councils, while implementation will not begin until residents had been fully sensitized and enlightened about this scheme. Kaduna State Governor Senator Uba Sani has urged the National Youth Service Corps members to use the physical training and skills acquired during the 3 weeks of their orientation course to foster peace, unity and national integration for the progress of national development. Governor Uba, who was represented by the Deputy Governor Dr. Hadiza Balarabe, gave the advice at the closing ceremony of the 2023 Batch B Stream 1 orientation course in Kaduna State, adding that measures have been put in place to provide good welfare package to ensure security of Corps members and members deployed to the state.
To remind you again that apart from providing the platform for you to offer service to your country, the service year equally provides you with the opportunity to add value to yourselves. Therefore, use the skills acquisition and entrepreneurial program and entrepreneurial training you went through during the orientation to improve your lives and those of members of the communities you might find yourselves. At this juncture, I would like to commend all camp officials for their dedication and effort to put into successfully molding the Corps members into ready tools for national cohesion.
Also, Kaduna State NYC Coordinator Hassan Taura appealed to the employers of Corps members to always exhibit hospitality and spirit of mentorship to Corps members posted to the primary assignment in their organizations.
The 3 weeks orientation course has groomed these patriotic Nigerians with leadership skills to enable them contribute their quota in the development of our dear state. I therefore urge the Corps members to further respect the culture and tradition of the people in your host communities so as to easily win their acceptance.
Some of the Corps members commend the scheme for exposing them to different aspects of life training while urging them to put their best during service year.
I am here to serve and I am going to adapt the same way my system adapted to this 3-week orientation by waking up and doing all the activities on camp. I will put to practice what I've been taught in side class. The state and the community where I am will feel my impact.
Kaduna State Deputy Governor Dr. Hadiza Balarabe has described the Kaduna Market Trade Fair as an opportunity to give promising enterprises and industries the needed. Dr. Balarabe also said there are many entrepreneurs and small businesses that are innovative and are prepared to feed markets yet to be identified by corporations and large businesses. The Deputy Governor, who disclosed this at the opening ceremony of the Kaduna State Trade Fair at Murtala Mohammed Square, lamented that these businesses, if not known, cannot be given the chances to make their marks, while the Managing Director, Kaduna Market Development Company, Tami Nando, said the aim is to bring visibility to small and medium entrepreneurs in the state.
To remind you again that apart from providing the platform for you to offer service to your country, the service year equally provides you with the opportunity to add value to yourselves. Therefore, use the skills acquisition and entrepreneurial program and entrepreneurial training you went through during the orientation to improve your lives and those of members of the communities you might find yourselves. At this juncture, I would like to commend all camp officials for their dedication and effort to put into successfully molding the Corps members into ready tools for national cohesion.
It's my first time actually. It's a beautiful experience. I wish I had been attending. but they say better late than never, yeah? So yeah, I'm here and I'm loving the experience so far. I think 2 days is enough. If only to happen more often, yes, 2 days is enough for us, the duration for which they want to do it. Let's say 2 days quarterly or twice a year. Yeah, I think 2 days is enough. And another thing I would advise is publicity. I think this event needs bigger, better publicity, A lot of vendors didn't know this is happening. Yeah, so publicity, because, it's a beautiful avenue for vendors to come and, network, get customers, sell, showcase.
The experience has been amazing. We have been able to showcase what Almara Hub do. Our publishing, Almara publishers as well. We are also a tech company, which we do various things, which ranges from web design, data science, and all that. And we have co-working space, we have office spaces and conference room as well. We actually wish this trade fair should be happening on quarterly basis, so that more businesses can come, more business will be publicized, and more people will know about what they are doing in indigenous businesses in Kaduna State as well.
Interestingly, we came here to see how this was going to be, and it has turned out well because we've seen that there are a lot of people here, and it was a good platform for us to share our story, our Nigerian story. And for example, some people who came to our stand, we showed, like, for example, our 36 and the capital design that has all the states of Nigeria on the shirt. And you see some people saying things like, okay, I schooled in Kaduna, I went to Lagos, but I was born in Kanu, and that kind of thing. So it was just an interactive way to show people that, look, our designs can help to bridge the gap between the South, the East, the North, and what have you.
Nigerian Postal Service says it has sealed offices and impounded some motorcycles when it raided unlicensed and illegal courier and logistics operations in Katsina State. The General Manager, Courier and Logistics Regulatory Department of the Night Post, Mr. Dotun Shonde, explained that the main goal of the exercise was to sanitize the sector infiltrated by unlicensed and illegal operators nationwide. He frowned at the unethical practices like price undercutting, pilfering, broaching, damages and loss and dumping of customers' items, poaching and subletting of operating licenses that were perpetrated by the tout, which has brought public complaints about customers being duped or obtaining money from them under false pretenses, as well as no traceable office address and registered brand name. Dotun further warned against overloading and carriage of items above the stipulated 50 kg